Ladies and gentlemen, this will be your next bout on tonight's card. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Introducing in this corner from Cherokee, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Don Red Cloud. And his opponent, making his way into the ring from Syria, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Sheik.
Okay, ring announcer John Adams has introed this bout. Your ring announcers on this program today, John Adams and Chuck Allen. We see the Sheik, the wild man from Syria, against Don Red Cloud. And I might say that Don Red Cloud is not only a blood brother, but a good friend of Chief Jay Strongbow. Chief Jay Strongbow's tried to help Don Red Cloud get into the sport of professional wrestling. And there's Chief Jay Strongbow standing ringside. He's watching this bout with interest. Strongbow is a big booster of Don Red Cloud, and he's here to see that he has given a fair shake with the wild man from Syria. Right now, the Sheik getting prepared for his pre-match ritual, praying to Allah. He's got the prayer rug down, and we have a new referee, Hal Light. The Sheik looking around, giving the referee a bad time. He will now get down on the prayer rug. Don Red Cloud made a little move over there. The Sheik is upset because Strongbow is ringside. He doesn't like Strongbow being ringside. And there you see him looking down at Strongbow. He's very upset that the Chief is hanging around the ring. But the Chief is very interested in watching the outcome of this bout. As I said, Red Cloud is a friend, a protege of Chief Jay Strongbow's. Strongbow's tried to help him along. He's fairly new to professional wrestling, and he hasn't really had an opportunity to establish himself, but Strongbow's here to see he gets a fair shake. Listen to the fans. They're really giving the Sheik a bad time. Now the Sheik is ready to go. He's on his feet. He goes after Red Cloud. He lays a forearm smash and another forearm smash. He puts Red Cloud down. That prayer rug not even out of the ring. Red Cloud is really being manhandled by the Sheik. The Sheik puts him down. He's got him in the camel clutch. He didn't even give this man a chance. He drags him over there. Boy, he's really putting it on him. He's got that camel clutch. Red Cloud trying to get out from under the Sheik, but there ain't no way. He ain't going to be able to get away from this wild man from Syria. Look at the look on this man's face. He's got him in that camel clutch, and brother, that's going to be all she wrote. That's it. That's it. The referee signals it's all over. He's tapping the Sheik on the shoulder. The Sheik continues to apply that camel clutch, and I want to tell you, Strongbow is not very happy about this, but he can't get in the bout. He's standing ringside looking on. Sheik looking at Strongbow. Look at the look on the Sheik's face. He doesn't like the fact that Strongbow's there, and there's Strongbow ringside. Strongbow would love to get in there with the Sheik. And it looks like that's all the time we're going to have, fans. So we'll be back with more big-time wrestling after this. Don't go away. The Sheik has won it. We'll be back in a moment. The Sheik just kicked Red Cloud out of the ring. And here comes Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin wants a little piece of the Sheik. Mark Lewin wants a little piece of the Sheik. He took the belt. The Sheik just walked over and took the belt. He's dropping it in the middle of the ring. Oh! He's saying, if you want it, come and get it. That's what the Sheik has said, in essence, to Lewin, is if you want this belt, come and get it. He just threw it down in the center of the ring. Oh, the Sheik is in a bad mood. And I feel a little bit uneasy even being where I'm at. Now, there goes the Sheik. Lewin upset. The Sheik is leaving, or is he leaving? The Sheik is right here ringside with us. What are you saying about your opponent? You beat him up and threw him out of the ring? You threw the belt down. You threw the belt down. Were you challenging Mark Lewin? You threw the belt down. Well, I couldn't get anything out of him, and to be honest with you, I feel very uneasy even being here. Mark Lewin tossed the belt out of the ring. He's got the chair. The Sheik. He's asking you to step in the ring. Lewin wants you in the ring. Mark Lewin wants you in the ring. Hey, wait a minute. Not me. Mark Lewin. That's all the time we have, fans. Stick around. More big-time wrestling coming up.
This match will be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing in this corner from Israel, weighing in at 250 pounds, the United States heavyweight champion, Mark Lewin. And his opponent in this corner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 237 pounds, Malcolm Monroe.
Okay, there you have it, Malcolm Monroe against the United States heavyweight champion, Mark Lewin. We await the start of the bout. There's the bell. It's underway. Mark Lewin, the United States heavyweight champion, looking to be in fantastic shape. He is the master of the sleeper hold. Mark Lewin, who has the most terrific, most astounding sleeper hold in pro wrestling. Mark Lewin with a headlock on Malcolm Monroe. Mark Lewin's sleeper hold has been clocked at about 3 seconds. How about that, pal? 3 seconds. It is quick. A terrific sleeper hold. When applied, takes 3 seconds. Malcolm Monroe lays those heavy laces of the boots into the chest of the United States heavyweight champion and then backs up. Mark Lewin now very unhappy with the situation. Into the referee hold. Onto the ropes goes Mark Lewin. Forearm smashed by Malcolm Monroe. Not once but twice. And again, he lays it on the United States heavyweight champion. Fist to the midsection. Forearm smash. Malcolm Monroe opening up here. Laying those boots into Mark Lewin, and knee to the midsection. Forearm smash. Monroe in a vicious mood is going after the United States heavyweight championship here. Choke hold by Malcolm Monroe. Mark Lewin reverses that situation. Oh! Lays a fist on Monroe that dicked him. Really laid him out. Mark Lewin with a fist. Oh, he's got the sleeper hold on him. Mark Lewin did not waste any time, baby. Right into the sleeper hold. Mark Lewin with the sleeper hold. Malcolm Monroe has had it. Malcolm Monroe has had it. It's all over, but the shouting. The referee double checking, but that sleeper hold is lethal. We'll have the announcement from our ring announcer, and the official announcement, that is, in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall in the match with the sleeper hold, the United States heavyweight champion, Mark Lewin.
Mark Lewin, Malcolm Monroe got very aggressive with you. Oh, it was a vicious attack that he put on you. He was going after that belt. He saw that gold flashing.
Well, it's the gold that goes with it, you know. Being the United States heavyweight champion, each night it's like fighting the top gun of any territory or any country, I should say, in the world. You know, I wrestled Andre the Giant not so long ago in Orlando, Florida, in front of a packed house, and believe me, when I looked across the ring, I knew I had an outstanding opponent in Andre the Giant, and I was successful enough to keep a hold of the belt. There's been other fellas, you know, throughout the world that campaigning against it, Spiros Arion, King Curtis, and of course, the most vicious of them all, the one that's really hot on my neck, and that's Don Kent and the Sheik.
Oh, the Sheik's very unhappy that you have that belt, I can tell you.
When I say Don Kent, I think of many, many things. I think of a guy that has an acute temper, a guy that gives no quarter, but then I look at an animal, a guy that can chew and gnaw on you and really cause you some kind of agony, you know, get right down on it.
Mark, we're running out of time, but I want to wish you luck. Your fans are behind you. Your people's
Well, that's
army.
what I really want to talk about is the people that have stood by me. God bless you all. And Sheik, King Curtis, bring them on because I thrive on competition.
Mark, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Toronto, Canada, weighing in tonight at 225 pounds, Bobby Blaine. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, making his appearance into the ring, the former United States heavyweight wrestling champion, weighing 242 pounds, the Sheik. The Sheik.
Okay, we are yet to see the Sheik appear, but then the Sheik is very unpredictable. He may or may not appear at his will. One thing I want you to watch for is the power that this wild Syrian, the power that he has to put himself into a hypnotic trance, a hypnotic state. He may not do that in this bout, but watch for it. Watch for the mystical fire. Watch for the camel clutch. He may bring anything into this ring. He's very, very unpredictable, but of late, our reports on the Sheik have been, he has been vicious, very, very vicious of late. Will he be that way tonight? Nobody knows, because the Sheik is very unpredictable. His prayer rug is in the ring. The Sheik comes charging into the ring. Bobby Blaine kicked the rug. Bobby Blaine kicked the prayer rug of the Sheik. He didn't like that at all. But Blaine is his own man now. It's the best man wins inside that square circle. And the Sheik paces back and forth, looking at Bobby Blaine. The Sheik in a bad mood. The Sheik keeping his eye on Blaine. Looking around at the crowd, he's getting ready for his pre-match ritual. The referee keeping Bobby Blaine for the most part in his corner. The Sheik to look at him, he's in an ugly mood tonight, Chuck.
Yes, he certainly is. The Sheik has been strange for quite some time now. Well, number one, he doesn't have the title, and he seems to get like this when he does not have that belt. Not to say that he's unsure of himself, that's for sure, because he's very sure of himself, and always has been.
Yeah, no, he's more vicious now than he was when he was champion. But the scouting reports I get are that he's just devastating opponents everywhere. Now Bobby Blaine is his opponent. He puts his head over that top rope, and I can't see what he's doing from here. Biting into the head of Blaine. I guess it appears, I couldn't see exactly what's happening, but he's going back at it again. Bobby Blaine's head stretched over that top rope. It was Bobby Blaine who, in the early going of this bout, went over and kicked the prayer rug of the Sheik. Of course, this did not put Bobby Blaine in a good position with the Sheik right off the bat. The Sheik went for something in his boot. He may have it in his hand, but he drove whatever it was or his fist into the face of Blaine. Blaine in a lot of trouble right now. The Sheik throws him down. He's sitting down. He's going now for the camel clutch. He devastated Blaine with something. His fist, he just overpowered him and devastated Bobby Blaine, Chuck. And it's all over. The referee is called for the bell. The bell sounds. The Sheik with that camel clutch applied to Bobby Blaine. Now gets up. The referee raises the hand of the wild man from Syria. The Sheik gets up, kicks his opponent Blaine. The Sheik very upset, as I told you. He's been.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just 58 seconds, with the camel clutch, the winner, the Sheik!
The Sheik has won it. Bobby Blaine just got kicked out of the ring. He rolled into the bottom rope and hit the floor of this arena. Referee Butch Cassidy and both Chuck Allen and the referee trying to stay away from the Sheik. The Sheik very mad and upset, pulling his hand away from the referee. He doesn't want anything to do with anybody, and the Sheik looks upset even though he's won the bout. He looks to be upset. at anyone and everyone, and I wouldn't want to be in that ring with this man tonight, the Wild Man from Syria. Stick around. More big-time wrestling coming up on this television program. Next, we'll be right back after this important word.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in tonight at 227 pounds, fans, Mike Thomas. His opponent from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing 241 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Bulldog Don Kent.
Well, boy, it's evident that there's no love for Don Kent in this town tonight. The bell sounds and the bout is underway. Headlock by Mike Thomas. Off the ropes, one tackle. Down goes Kent, a second tackle. Kent down like a shot. Headlock and a hip toss. Mike Thomas really moving in there. Mike Thomas of the Mod Squad. Toss headlock by Mike Thomas on Don Kent. Thomas putting some nice moves on Bulldog Don Kent. Bulldog Don Kent, very definitely one of the more vicious wrestlers around today. He is rough, rugged, and tough, and he'll do anything, as you've seen the past few weeks on this television program. Tackle. Over the top goes Thomas. He's waiting. Headlock and a hip toss. Mike Thomas applying the pressure in the headlock. Feet post down. Of course, that knuckle portion of the fist is on the chin, right where it should be, not on the neck. Bulldog Don Kent not going for the hair as much as he is leverage right at the moment. Of course, those fingers have been known to slip from time to time. The referee has checked it out. Now, Kent to the hair. Mike Thomas hangs on. Hangs on to that headlock. Onto the ropes, Thomas, one tackle, shoulder tackle. Don Kent to the leapfrog. Mike Thomas a headlock and a hip toss. Some good movement in this bout. Mike Thomas has given the veteran Don Kent, Murder Incorporated, the one-man army, plenty of action. Murder Incorporated is a nickname that he's picked up of late because he has broken a few bones and he seems to be enjoying it. The Destroyer, whatever you want to call him, Don Kent. Hates to be called Bulldog, I might add. Don Kent cannot stand to be called Bulldog, so if you want to upset him, you just call him Bulldog or bark at him. Boy, he really goes wild when you bark at him. He can't stand it. Look at Mike Thomas. He throws him into that turnbuckle. Here comes Mike Thomas. Forearm smash, headlock, hip toss. Okay. Now, of course, don't say that I told you this, but let me give you a little tip about Mr. Kent. He wouldn't appreciate it if you'd bring your signs to the arena that say Bulldog Don Kent, your banners, your flags. He wouldn't like it if you called him Bulldog and chanted Bulldog during his match. He wouldn't like it if you barked like a dog and made noises like that. Very distracting. He'd get very upset, but don't tell him I said so, but I just thought you might like to know that. Headlock by Mike Thompson. Boy, he is putting the pressure on. Bulldog Don Kent with a forearm to the kidneys. It didn't work. Thomas is hanging on. They're on the ropes now. The referee's going to have to call for the break. Don Kent has him on the ropes. Forearm smash. Oh, the knee went in the right place, and now he drives his head into that turnbuckle. That turnbuckle may look padded, but brother, there's steel cable not too far from the surface of that padding, and when you drive a man's head in there, that jars the head, the neck. And there he does it again, Mike Thomas shaking it off. Mike Thomas now in some pain because Don Kent has that carotid clutch or Japanese nerve pinch, tearing away at the muscles and the nerves to the side of the neck. Very painful, as you can read on the face of Mike Thomas there. Mike Thomas trying to live with that pain. The fans calling, come on, Mike, come on, Mike, come on, Mike. You can hear him in the background. Mike Thomas with an elbow smash. Okay, and another one. Mike Thomas driving to get away from Don Kent, putting in a series of forearm smashes. He has him. Big deal. Don Kent now trying to slow it down. Backs along the ropes. The Bulldog puts Mike Thomas on the ropes. Forearm smash. Mike Thomas trades in forearm smashes. Into the referee hold now. Onto the ropes, Mike Thomas. Forearm smash, and he trades it again. Forearm for forearm smash. Mike Thomas and Bulldog Don Kent. Boy, what a fight this has been. What a wrestling match. This is what it's all about. Into the referee hold. There it is again. Look at Don Kent. Oh, is he upset? And the fans are cheering. The more they cheer, the more he gets upset. Into the referee hold. Headlock. High in the air goes Mike Thomas, hit across in a headlock. He hangs on. Goes Thomas. Tackle. I couldn't hear that. Okay, headlock now by Mike Thomas on Bulldog Don Kent. Mike Thomas onto the ropes. He goes one tackle. Kent goes down again. Boy, Mike. Oh, knee to the midsection. Don Kent, a well-placed knee in the midsection of Mike Thomas as he came charging off those ropes. Body slam. Don Kent off the ropes. Elbow smash. He covers them. The count goes in. This is trouble for Mike Thomas. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell. We'll get it officially, however, from our ring announcer, Chuck Allen.
23 seconds. The winner, Bulldog Don Kent.
Okay, there you have it. Don Kent, the winner of this bout. Promptly puts his back to the camera. Here's an interview.
Beat Mike Thomas, huh?
No, it's a force of habit. Because I've told the promoters, bring me competition. Bring me someone out here that's going to give me a battle. You'll bring a punk out here to try to do a man's job. And I have told them, I said, there's one thing I do is thrive on competition. And you got without a doubt. And I have proven it all over the United States, in Europe, that there's only one champion. There's only one man. And you're looking at him right here, Don Kent. And you know, they've got the People's Army or wrestling fans that view worldwide sports, wide world of sports, and I'm telling you, I've said, wherever I've appeared, wherever I've gone, the People's Army stood there. They can't believe it. They can't believe that so far they haven't come up with anyone that can beat me. And I have said this before. They've tried to have the German.
How about Von Brunner?
Well, that's what I'm getting to.
All right.
He's typical of what they've been trying to put up. Now, there's a man, the German, without a doubt, is one of the lowest kind of human beings that there is. I have never attacked a man from behind. I don't need to.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't. This is one thing I don't have to do. Because with my superiority in the wrestling knowledge that I have, I don't need to be somebody like this here, Kurt Von Brunner, this German. I don't need to stand up here and attack a man from behind and double-cross him, because I don't believe in that. I believe in standing up and facing a man to man, face to face. And I've proven it. Now, the German, that's what I'll call him, because as far as I'm concerned, he's a foreigner. Doesn't belong in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was all
Because
right
this
as
is
long
gonna
as
be
Don
one
Kent was
thing.
telling the truth,
This
but
is gonna
he
be
got a
one
little
thing.
way
I'm
away
gonna get
from
my
the truth.
opportunity.
Don Kent.
I'm going to get my opportunity to German. And when I do, I'm going to make
It's over. Don Kent, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit. One fall, 30 minutes. Introducing from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Reeseman. His opponent from Syria, weighed 242 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the Sheik. The Sheik.
Okay, you got the announcement. The Sheik, the fireman of pro wrestling, the wild man from Syria against Tom Reeseman. Tom Reeseman trying to get all over the Sheik here. The Sheik attired in that yellow headdress. And we're going to be talking about the wild man from Syria, who's just back off a big world tour. He's made a big crusade, a tour of the homeland, Syria, Lebanon, all over Europe. And some interesting things have happened since he's returned home and come back to the United States, ending his tour. We'll be talking about that. Look at Reeseman. Reeseman's now going to give the fireman an opportunity to jump into this bout. Tom Reeseman anxiously awaits the Sheik to make his first move. The Sheik, he has got a weird look on his face. it is really bizarre. As he stands there staring into the crowd, looking up as though Allah were looking down upon this bout. The Sheik trying to get through his pre-match ritual. The prayer rug in his place. Let's see if he'll get it done. Tom Reeseman. Back and forth in this ring. Referee Pete Post. Now Tommy Reeseman charges by referee Pete Post. Tom Reeseman would like to get a piece of the Sheik right now, but the referee is keeping him in tow. The Sheik staring as though he's in a trance, and I do have something to say about that. The Sheik, as you know, it is a superstition and a belief in the Arab countries, Lebanon, Syria. They believe, of course, that hypnotism does something for the subconscious, is healthy for the mind, and of course, hypnotism instills the belief that you cannot be injured. You have no fear of man or beast. And the Sheik has again gone back to the custom of the old country and is definitely under some type of hypnosis. He stares into space. He just stares at the canvas as he's been doing here for 3 or 4 minutes. Now he prays to Allah. But there will be a blank expression on that face, those eyes looking straight ahead. Now he is done with his pre-match ritual. The prayers to Allah have been said. Sheik into the center of the ring. Tom Reeseman. Camel clutch by the Sheik. The Sheik moving around, not wasting any time. Reeseman now with the Sheik. The Sheik grabs the headlock, throws that head over. The top rope reaches into the boot, and oh, he's got something in his hand. Look at the look on this guy's face. He has put himself in some kind of hypnotic state, and he is truly a wild man. Have you ever seen anything the likes of that? And Reeseman now staggers back as though he's been attacked by a savage animal. And that's exactly what it's doing. Look at that. The man sticks it right into the nostril of his nose and just rips and tears. The Sheik truly in a vicious mood, his eyes rolling back in his head. Reeseman again staggers, groping and grabbing for the top rope in the far corner. The wild man from Syria right behind him, not giving him an opportunity to get anything going in his bout. Reeseman hammering away with all he's got. Look at the Sheik. He just stares at him. It doesn't even faze him. Remember that hypnotic state I was telling? Look at him. Look at the look on his face. He's put himself in a hypnotic trance, and he doesn't even feel this. There is no pain. He feels nothing. And what has happened here? And he's hammered Reeseman to the mat. The camel clutch is applied. The Sheik applies the pressure. His eyes roll back in his head. The referee asking him. And hey, he gives. And the referee is not going to let it go any further for fear of the safety of this man, Tom Reeseman. Look at the Sheik. His eyes rolling back in his head. He continues to apply that camel clutch. The referee trying to get him to break it. And now we'll get to a decision.
58 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, 58 seconds. The winner with the camel clutch, the Sheik. The Sheik. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm to interview the Sheik and many, many times on this television program. I am sure you know and well aware of that the Sheik does not talk, does not speak English at all. And he continued to leave the man down there and didn't let him get out of his camel clutch or anything of that nature. Wait a minute, that's my spark. Many times on this television program, ladies and gentlemen, I've had my coats eaten of that size, and it seems as though that the Sheik is very different. Very different.
Here's Chuck Allen trying to talk to him.
Of some type. He doesn't feel any pain, and he just stares off into space. I saw a moment ago when Tom Reeseman threw your head into that turnbuckle. Wait just a minute, the man's done. You've already beaten him. You can't do anything with this man, referee. Ladies and gentlemen, wait just a minute. You got the tie too? Wait a minute. Don't eat the tie. Leave the tie alone. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, almost took the wind completely out. And now he's after some people out in the audience. What I'm trying to relay, and Bob, I think if you want this to continue, the man is gone a little berserk. What are you doing with a chair in the ring? For what? Again, as we told you before, he is in some type of a trance. He feels no pain whatsoever. No pain. No pain at all. He stares up. What's up there? Wait just a minute. No, we got the tie before. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got the... No, you got the tie. Wait just a minute. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen the Sheik in over 10 years of professional big-time wrestling in such a mood and in such an atmosphere that he is at this moment. Even commentator Bob Finnegan getting out of the way, and I can't say that I blame him one bit. As Bob commentated to you earlier, and as you have witnessed in this ring, he is in some type of a trance. He did not feel any pain. His head hit that turnbuckle harder than any time I have ever seen his head hit the turnbuckle. I'll tell you, Bob, in 10 years of professional big-time wrestling and with this man, the Sheik, I don't believe I've ever seen him like he is tonight.
Chuck, I want to apologize, and there was nothing I could do. Yeah, and to try to talk to a wild man like the Sheik, we apologize to you and to the fans at home. I know you're shaking, Chuck. We'll be back with more big-time wrestling after this. Stick around.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be for the United States Heavyweight Wrestling a one-fall, 60-minute time limit. Introducing the challenger first from Munich, West Germany, ladies and gentlemen, weighing 247 pounds, Kurt Von Hess. His opponent from New York City, weighing 255 pounds, the United States heavyweight wrestling champion, Mark Lewin.
Okay, Mark Lewin, the United States heavyweight champion, a people's champion, in the ring. The bell is sounded. His opponent is Kurt Von Hess. Okie doke. Mark Lewin on the ropes. And Kurt Von Hess going right after the United States heavyweight champion. Almost knocks the champion through the ropes and right onto this table. And I'm going to get out of Mark's way because I don't want to be in the way and be any deterrent between Mark Lewin and Kurt Von Hess, because this is a very, very important moment to the United States heavyweight champion. This title belt, which I have picked up and brought with me, is very important not only to the people and to Captain Mark Lewin, the captain of the People's Army. It is important to the wrestling fans and other members of the People's Army that it remain in the hands of Mark Lewin. People like Pampero Purple, Bobo Brazil, El Bracero, the mighty Igor, Hank James. They are most happy that this United States Heavyweight Championship title belt is in the hands of Captain Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin now very upset. As I said, you're going to see him wrestle the championship style, which is very, very rough and rugged when you must match aggressiveness with your opponent. As he offers it, you offer it back. Mark Lewin now with Kurt Von Hess drives the side of the fist into the head of Von Hess. And remember, it is the side of the fist is legal. It is the knuckle portion that is highly illegal. Kurt Von Hess now, front forearm smash, whips Mark Lewin over the turnbuckle, almost into that steel corner post, very close. Mark Lewin came into smashing into that turnbuckle, or rather the corner post. Now Von Hess has smashed Mark Lewin in to that steel portion that connects the turnbuckle with the corner post. Lewin on the outside, Von Hess on the inside. Von Hess with a chin lock stretches Lewin's neck over that top rope. Von Hess, a very vicious individual, and Mark Lewin has a tough bout on his hands here tonight. He is the United States heavyweight champion. The people standing on their feet as he walked into this arena tonight, acknowledging one of the greatest. There have been many greats to hold the U.S. title belt. Of course, you must acknowledge the Sheik is one of the greatest of all time. Bobo Brazil, Pampero Purple, Mark Lewin now has that belt. This belt has been around the waist of many top stars. Back in '65, Valentine defeated the Sheik, or rather, the Sheik, pardon me, I'm confused by what's happening here in the ring. The Sheik defeated Valentine in '65, and it's been moving around since then. And the United States Heavyweight Championship has come a long way to be recognized and respected around the world. And Kurt Von Hess is doing his utmost now to take it away from Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin in trouble on his knees in the corner. Von Hess with a chokehold. Headlock by Von Hess onto the ropes. Both men collide. Mark Lewin is down. Kurt Von Hess is down. The referee is into the count. It's a tense moment here for both men. Both men fighting, struggling to get to their feet. Von Hess very slow in getting up. Mark Lewin will be to his feet first, and he puts a knee into the midsection of Kurt Von Hess. Von Hess puts the boot into his midsection. This has turned out to be a rough and rugged battle, a real duel between these two top professional wrestling stars. Now the men trade forearm smashes, front forearm smashes. Side of the fist from the champion. And again. Lewin paying Von Hess back. Lewin paying Von Hess back. That is the championship style. No, Lewin is driven right through the ropes. It looked like into that steel corner post. He comes off the ropes, and Von Hess has the German claw. This is not a legal hold. This claw is not a legal hold. It is a punishing hold, but that claw is not a recognized hold. It can be very damaging, but what Von Hess did in the first place was even more damaging when he drove Mark Lewin through the ropes. It looked like his head went into the corner post. Then he threw him onto the ropes. Lewin came off the ropes, and Von Hess put that steel claw on the head of the United States heavyweight champion. The champion in a dire situation, in dire trouble. The champion in trouble. And Von Hess continues to clamp the German claw to the head of Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin very near the ropes, has his hand on the rope. He's not asking for mercy. Instead, he drives his boot into the midsection of Von Hess to break the claw hold, but Von Hess is on the outside applying that claw hold, and Mark Lewin, with his head, drove the hand of Von Hess into the steel post, and he does it again. Von Hess's hand now being driven, smashed into the steel post. Von Hess grabbing his hand. Grabbing his hand is on the outside. Lewin has Von Hess. And Mark Lewin brings a chair down across the hand of Von Hess, and I heard some bones go. Oh, he cracked it down across the hand of Von Hess, and when he did it, Von Hess screamed in agony, and he may have a smashed hand here. I don't even know the situation. We'll have to find out the exact prognosis. But Von Hess is rolling around the ring in agony, holding his hand, and wait a minute, here comes Kent.
Oh, no, this is typical of Lewin. This is the type of man that this guy is. Anytime you
Von Hess's hand,
has to use a chair and smash it down here on the man's hand and break it like he did to him. Listen, he's nothing. He's lower than Skunk, and that's on the bottom here.
You take it up. You take it up with the champion.
No, he's no good. Listen, he's not even a man. He's not even. He's a disgrace to the champion. Hey, Lewin, you're nothing. You are absolutely nothing. Your discussion is a champ.
Champion, Mark. Don Kent hits him with a chair. Mark Lewin coming down for an interview here ringside. Mark Lewin coming down for an interview here ringside. I got to get out of the way. And all of a sudden, Don Kent came in. And hit Lewin with a chair. And now, Don Kent and Mark Lewin go at it. Kurt Von Hess holding on to his hand. His hand, I feel, is broken. And Von Hess is making his way to the dressing room, and now Don Kent has jumped the United States heavyweight champion, Mark Lewin. He hit him with a chair, cracked his head open. Lewin down on one knee. They're both on the outside of the ring. Don Kent is beating on Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin's head is opened up. He has a microphone stand, which he is now using to devastate and drive down into the head. Oh, Mark Lewin. It's metal, a heavy metal microphone stand that I myself had a few seconds ago. If I'd have grabbed it and got it out of the way, he would not have been able to use it, but I had to vacate the premises, and look at Mark Lewin. He is in trouble. Don Kent is beating, devastating Mark Lewin. Now here come the Islanders and El Bracero, and Don Kent is leaving the vicinity. Mark Lewin has been injured, and he's going to be helped out. He's going to be helped out of here by El Bracero and Alofa and Sick of the Islanders. They're going to have to help him out. They're going to have to carry him to the dressing room. And we're going to have to break away here in a moment. And I'm going to give this microphone to Chuck Allen for the next bout. And I'll go in the dressing room and try to find out the condition of Mark Lewin, our United States heavyweight champion. I will be going to the dressing room because I am worried about the champion. I'll go and find out his progress here, and I'm going to pass this commentary over to Chuck Allen for the next bout. Don't go away. We're going to have to leave you. Strongbow, the Islanders, and Bracero helping the champion Mark Lewin, Captain Mark Lewin, to the dressing room. We'll be right back. Chief J. Strongbow against Don Kent after this.
Introducing from Oklahoma, weighing 267 pounds, Chief J. Strongbow. His opponent from Indianapolis, weighing 241 pounds, Don Kent. The first man out of the cage is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time that I have had to witness a match in a shark cage, a one-fall 60-minute time limit. The cage is very small, as you can see, barely holding the two men. You talk about close contact. This is certainly it. I'm kind of out of breath at this point, as it's very difficult avoiding these two contestants in the ring, and caused quite a bit of running around. Not quite in shape like the wrestlers are. Chief J. Strongbow against Don Kent. The crowd is on their feet in this arena. A most unusual type of event. The cage is not locked. The first man out of the cage is the winner. And it's going to be up to Strongbow and Kent to keep their opponent inside that ring. Now Kent tries to get out of there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received word that we are going to the dressing room at this moment. Here is Bob Finnegan.
Well, we are in the dressing room, Chuck Allen, and we have the Mark Lewin, Captain Mark Lewin, the United States heavyweight champion, in the dressing room, who was just devastated by Bulldog Don Kent, and he is badly injured. As you know, Bulldog Don Kent grabbed the chair, laid it down across the head of Mark Lewin, and Mark Lewin is beside himself. The Islanders and El Bracero trying to contain this man because he's injured. And Chuck, we're going to send it back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we were away from the dressing room, the shark cage tipped over against the ropes, and it was uprighted by the weight of Kent and Strongbow. The door is partly open. Strongbow, for a moment, was hanging on to Kent. Both contestants know what they have to do to win. Now Strongbow pulls Kent back in that ring. There's not much mobility. Not too much move to roam around. And now Kent tries to get out. Oh, he hit his head on those bars in the back very hard. This is an iron cage. Strongbow now trying to come out the side. Kent hanging on to him, keeping him inside that cage. A punch to the jaw by Kent. Strongbow goes down to his knees. Chief J. Strongbow on professional big-time wrestling. Once again, now Kent tries to get out. Strongbow has him around the leg, not allowing him to move. Puts him back up against the bars. Oh, and throws his head up against the top, which is also covered by bars. Throws his head up against the top. Now, a screwdriver is placed in the hinge of the door. Oh, that was taken out immediately by Strongbow, and now Kent has it, using it as a weapon. That wasn't too smart. Now it goes back again on the hinge. And once again, it's up for grabs by either Kent or Strongbow, if they realize it's there. We have been informed we have another important report from the dressing room. Let's go to Bob Finnegan.
How is he? How is the champion?
He's cut pretty bad. He's got a real deep cut in his forehead, and I think he needs a doctor.
It must have been. It opened him up.
Whatever Don Kent did, he did something because he's got a very deep cut.
You can see that the champion wants to get back out into that ring, of course. With his condition there's a doctor on the way. There's a doctor on the way. Where's it? Is that? They're trying to call a doctor for the champion. He's on his way now. We're going to take it back to Chuck Allen.
Still in this shark cage, Don Kent, Chief J. Strongbow. Strongbow on his knees in the shark cage. The only way to win is get out of there. That means that Kent is going to have to render Strongbow unconscious or unable to grab him and keep him in there. We're going to have to pause in a moment for some commercial messages. Don't go away. What action we have here in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. In a shark cage. A battle, 1 hour. Back in a moment. Once again, that screwdriver was taken out of the hinge. The door tried to be opened by Strongbow. That could have defeated his purpose, however, because Kent was in front of him, and had he pushed him out, Kent would have been declared the winner. The first one out of the shark cage will be the winner. Kent now choking Strongbow. This is close contact, and it certainly keeps the wrestlers in the ring and together, does it not? In this shark cage, most unusual type of match I have ever witnessed, and I'm sure unusual for you folks at home. Just about anything goes in that cage, apparently. I don't know how much longer the referee could impose, being on the outside and the contestants of Kent and Strongbow inside. Strongbow now for about the last 5 minutes has been on his knees. Kent being very effective with those hands about the neck. And the crowd on their feet cheering Strongbow. We see many posters around the arena. Maybe a cast-off from all of the posters that you see. And I'm sure the wrestlers can read them. Choking the throat of Chief J. Strongbow. Oh, he gave him a chop. And another one. First time ever on television. A match in a shark cage. And now, Chief J. Strongbow in this game. He puts the tomahawk on the head of Kent. Kent now being battered from side to side. And now Strongbow tries to get out, and Kent grabs him by the hair, puts him back in. That's not going to be an easy task getting out of there. Sure, 1 or 2 steps and you're out, but these two have had the ability to grab them and pull them right back inside. Chief now up against the bars. Kent applying pressure, pulling the hair. Bulldog Don Kent reaches in his trunks, puts the elbow into the stomach, right above the eye of Strongbow, pounding, pounding. Let's go to Bob Finnegan.
This way, he is fighting his way out there. He's trying to get away from one of the Islanders, and John Boy Albracero was there. Mark Lewin fighting his way toward the ring. Mark Lewin fighting his way right out of this dressing room, is going toward the ring. I'm going to pass it back to Chuck Allen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know you folks at home know what's going on in the dressing room. I do not, as I do not have a monitor outside here, and I don't know exactly. Here comes Mark Lewin! The United States champion Mark Lewin has rolled into the ring and putting a rope around the neck of Don Kent. Chief J. Strongbow now takes the lock off the door. Trying to push the door open. It's stuck. And Strongbow walks out.